Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to start and scale a thriving virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 98, the top 10 in-demand virtual assistant services in 2022.
I hate getting asked this question. I actually hate it.
Do you?
Yeah, it annoys me.
Well, we've asked it here today, Sam.
This whole episode is going to annoy me. No, I get why it is a question that's asked because people want a guarantee. They want reassurance that the services that they're thinking of providing are actually going to be services that people want to hire them for. So I totally get it. It was probably a bit harsh me saying I hate getting asked this question. I do understand why people want to know it. My concern about answering the question is just because this list of 10 services are in demand, that shouldn't be the only reason you pick them. Like, we want you to pick them because you love doing them, because you've got an interest, because you've got a passion, because you've got some experience in them already.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
just
not just because.
Yeah. However, saying that, let's get on with the show. Our top 10 in-demand VA services of 2022 are...
Number 1 is podcast management. Wow, we have seen so many new podcasts started just this year. Some business owners that are in our network, we're seeing them start their podcast, which is super exciting. Podcasting is huge.
Massive.
It's huge.
Massive.
Yeah. And it actually involves quite a lot of tech too.
It does. We don't produce ours on our own. Like, we have support that help us with the editing and making it all look pretty and, doing the audiogram. So we have support. We don't do all this by ourselves. That's why it's number 1 on our list. Podcasting is not going out of fashion anytime soon.
No. And guest management too. There's so many cool things that you could do as a virtual assistant to help someone with their podcast. Just make sure that if you're not good at video editing, that you hook up with someone else who is a good video editor and you have them help you provide that service, something like that.
Yeah. Number 2 on our list is executive assistants.
This is not going anywhere either. Executive assistants is so powerful when you can manage someone's inbox, and calendar is your core service that you're providing, amongst other things, to free up your client's time. But those 2 things are so key for someone who is busy and needs to make sure that they are not missing things and that they're going to the things that they need to go to.
Yes.
Very, very important.
Yeah, it's a great one. Some of the most successful virtual assistants we see in the VA space, that's their background. That's what they've come in with the skills and experience in, and so why not use those and offer those same services?
Number 3, bookkeeping.
Yes, love bookkeeping. No, I don't.
That is a lie.
Such a lie. But I love it as a VA service. Fantastic. Yeah. The first thing I outsourced, it's the easiest thing for somebody to outsource when they're not used to outsourcing. It's often the first thing you get rid of.
And there's kind of a number of reasons, because bookkeeping is it's complying with laws. It's the same for every business in that country. So someone can be an expert bookkeeper and look after anyone's bookkeeping. It's predictable and it's consistent. It's really easy to outsource.
Yeah. Number 4, sales and landing pages.
Who doesn't want a great sales page put up for whatever they are selling online, their digital product or whatever they have as their online business? That's something that everyone who is an online entrepreneur needs to nail. And if they can outsource that to a really expert virtual assistant and get conversions on that, such a valuable service.
Yeah, 100% agreed.
Number 5, social media management.
No surprises that this one has made our list. In this day and age, you have to be on social media. There is no escaping it. There really isn't. You don't necessarily need to be across every single platform, but you need to be showing up somewhere. And for a lot of business owners, this is something that they just simply don't have time for, or they just really don't like doing it. They don't like hanging out on Facebook. They don't like showing up on Instagram every week. They don't want to do reels, whatever it is. It's one of those, can't get away from it. You need to be doing it, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. So definitely in demand. And once again, I can't see that one going anywhere anytime soon.
No. And also kind of in this one, you could actually niche right down to be like a Facebook ads manager or a Instagram ads manager. That's really in demand as well, because who doesn't want to have a really high converting ad on Facebook, right?
Well, because most people have tried it themselves and they get overwhelmed with it, or it hasn't gotten any results. So they need help. They need expert help.
Yep.
Right, number 6, subscription and membership support.
There are a lot of memberships out there. There are a lot of subscription-based services, and that comes with a lot of management that the business owner, the entrepreneur, doesn't necessarily have time for, or it's not a good use of their time. So if they can have someone else who's managing that community, because there's a lot of support queries that come back and forwards with having a membership, then absolutely great service for 2022.
Yeah, it's definitely one that we saw crop up kind of since COVID. Like everybody, not everybody, but so many online businesses during COVID, they then created some type of subscription or membership. It just made sense for them. So they need support with it.
Right, number 7, website design and management.
I love this one, of course. This was, is my own specialty niche VA service. And I just see loads and loads and loads of clients wanting a website, or they want somebody to take over the management of their website because somebody else has designed it and they've got no idea how to make those upgrades or updates themselves. Not only that, I find that I'm seeing that these clients, they don't just want any old website as well. They often are coming to a virtual assistant with a specific platform in mind. So having a specific website platform that you are an expert in can really, really help you in this space. Number 8, systems and automation expert.
Seeing this one quite a lot so far this year in my VA business, where people are realizing that there is all this really awesome tech and online systems now that they can utilize to streamline and have really slick processes and automate a whole bunch of things. So that's a really popular, hot topic for a service right now.
Yeah, it is. It is. Number 9, video editing.
Video is king. We all know this. We've heard it over and over. Video is not going away in 2022. And, we see this in Reels and Facebook now doing Reels, and everything is video based. And you need to be able to edit that stuff. We do podcast videos. We do all sorts of other kind of video, short little clips and content. And it's not a good use of our time to do that video editing ourselves. So we have an expert video editor. If there's you, it's a really great service to be offering in 2022. So just do that, video editing for people.
Number 10, the last one on our list of top 10 in-demand VA services is, drumroll please, Joe Jensen.
Can you
Thank
hear
you. I could. I don't know if anyone else can, but I could. Amazon and or Shopify virtual assistants.
Amazon shopping and shops are huge, along with Shopify being like one of the top platforms for e-commerce sites. And those come with a lot of tasks, processes, and support, help, and queries, etc., from customers. So virtual assistants helping out those who have online stores, incredible service and very in demand.
Very much so. All right. Do you want to do your recap? You recap so well.
Oh, thanks. All right. The top in-demand services for 2022. 1, podcast management. 2, executive assistants. 3, bookkeeping. 4, sales and landing pages. 5, social media management. 6, subscription and membership support. 7, website design and management. 8, systems and automation expert. 9, video editor. 10, Amazon and or Shopify virtual assistant.
Great list, great services. If the services you are currently providing aren't on that list, please don't stress. Please don't stress. These are just ones that we are seeing at the moment being in the spotlight, in demand.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Sam and Joe VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the VA Foundry website to check out the Members Club and the amazing resources, training, and coaching.
You can find us at thevafoundry.com.